think it's
Can you
recording.
hear my roommates?
Yeah, well, we're live. So, what's up, guys? How are you guys doing? Hi, Marita.
Hi, y'all.
All right, hey guys, this
Hi.
is Jose. I wanted to get on this little hangout with Maritza and myself, and what we're gonna do is we have a little idea, general idea of what we want to talk about, but we really wanted to talk about the event. You know, we just got back from the event in Las Vegas this last weekend. It was really, really cool. And what we're going to do is we're going to share with you guys what we learned, some of the people that we met, which was really, really, it was awesome. And Maritza is going to tell you guys a really cool story, right? Something that she experienced, and something about me, which I kind of don't want her to share, but it's all good, right? All right, guys.
Well,
So
don't be conceited. Not life. Not everything's about
I'm
you.
not saying it is,
You're like,
but you're going to tell a story
it's
about
about
me. Well, anyways,
me.
Maritza, how are you
My,
doing?
Monday?
How are you doing? Say hi to our teammates. Hi to whoever is watching this video.
I did.
Well,
Um,
say something.
Hi. It kind of puts me in a spot when you tell me what to do. Can we just go with the flow?
Well, this is the flow. That's why you're supposed to flow talk right now.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Talk. So how was the event? All right,
Well,
I'll start asking you questions. How was the event?
um, it was good, except for the part that, like, it was a long drive, but it was good.
It wasn't that bad.
The first well, not bad, but I mean, still a
Yeah.
drive. Um, it was good. I liked Friday when Aaron Rashkin, right? Am I saying his name right?
Aaron Rashkin.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just yeah, connected with this like story and everything, and like how like none of you guys have an excuse not to do it because going to well, I guess you can say his first event, not with Power, but an event he had to go to. He didn't have like the money or anything, and he didn't have anywhere to sleep at for the event or what to eat. Oops. Um. So yeah, that, and then the next day, it kind of like the whole putting yourself with the law of attraction and kind of like connect purpose, setting a reason for you to do what you want to do. And honestly, to a point, and I kept thinking, why I need a why, because I know if you don't have a why, you don't really have like a push, a motivation to do anything. And yeah, for the longest time, as you know, I haven't had one.
Oh yeah.
And
A couple months.
okay, a couple months, a little over a year.
It's fine.
Um, yeah, I guess you can say I was finally like, I had to push myself. I was like, what do I really, really want? What is going to push me to make this work? What is important to me? And I just kept thinking about it. And what's that couple that went up with their baby? I forget.
Toby and Layla.
There you go. Them. Until that, they're like, that stage after that, I was kind of like, in this, after they made us, like, I guess you can say mellow down and like, I felt like people were dozing off because I could hear one person like snoring. But but after that, I was like, I just kept going, and then I blocked off David Wood for a little bit, and then I finally said it. I was like, you know what? This is gonna be it. No matter what it is, it's gonna happen, and no matter what people tell me. And then I was like, I need it to work. And in that moment where he kept like saying little, after I had said it, I was set on what it was. After I had said it, I started listening back to David Wood and like getting the grasp of what he was saying. And there was something that he said and made me think of you. And then at that
What was
moment, I was like,
that?
it'd be great
Wait, what
if
did he
at that moment
say?
your picture came out. Huh?
What did he
There's
say?
a lot of things. I just don't want to be specific because I don't want you to get offended.
Okay.
But yeah, he was saying that, and I was like, it'd be perfect if your picture just came out right there. I was like, perfect example, and it did. It showed up in the big old screen, and you're like distorted face kind of look. Like, I don't know what you were doing when they took that picture, but yeah. So I was like, it's working. So
Yeah, well, yeah, that was the second day, right?
yeah, that
So
was
yeah, it was the
the
second
second
day, and like the first day, you were kind of just like, nah,
day.
and I was like, all right, you know. But the second day after that, like something happened, and you were just like weird. You were just a different person. I was like, what's wrong with you? Like you were just like you weren't even talking, and I was like, okay. And then I was like, you know what? Something happened. You know, like she had her breakthrough, and it happened. So that's why going to events, like it's really, really important. And then we have another event that's gonna be in April. It's gonna be in Nashville, Tennessee. So for the guys in the UK, it's gonna be great if you guys can make it to this next one. For Lorraine, our teammate from Florida, is just Tennessee, so it's just up the street from you. So again, it's gonna be great if we can all go ahead and go to that event. Me and Maritza got our tickets like within an hour, right? Within the first hour when they opened up.
Within 30 minutes,
Yeah,
not even an hour, like 30 minutes.
yeah, within like
We're
30
like,
minutes,
I
we're like,
can
you
do
know
this.
what? We're gonna do it, and that's it. You know, we're just gonna go to Tennessee. How are we gonna get there? Probably by plane. But you know what? We're just gonna go, and we're gonna take people with us. It's gonna be great. And that's just the thing. Like Maritza was saying, like that's just the power of events, guys. When you guys go to events, like right now, I can talk to you guys and we can like, you know, like you guys can feel my energy and Maritza's energy. But when you go to the event and you start, you know, meeting people that are, you know, like your the people that you listen to in the inner circles, it's like a different feeling. You know, like I know Carlos, he made a video today which was awesome. Great job, Carlos. You know, I really like that job about you know, the one that you made earlier today, and you talked about Paul Hutchings, right? So you talked about Paul Hutchings, and funny thing is, I met Paul Hutchings, right? We were in the bathroom, right? Well, we weren't. It wasn't like that, but I was going into the bathroom. Paul was washing his hands, and I was like, "Hey, Paul Hutchings." He's like, "Hey, man," and you know how he talks. He's like, "Hey, man." I was like, "Hey, man," and I went and shook his hand and gave him a hug, and I was like, "Hey, you know what? Thank you for the knowledge that you provide us. You know, I learn a lot from your videos." And you know, I was like, I really like your energy, and he's like, yeah, man, you know, thank you, and I really like your energy too. And it was just weird, you know, how you hear people, you know, on the inner circle audios, and then you actually meet them in person. So that's like the biggest thing, you know. I met him. I met Michelangelo. I also met him. I met Chuck Marshall. He just got his Millionaires Club ring on stage. So that's something really, really cool, guys. So when you guys go to the events, you guys are going to be able to experience this. Okay, so that's really cool.
And who gave you a hug?
Who gave? Oh, and
If you
Jonathan
gave me a person.
J-Cron gave me a hug. You know, I kept up with my challenge, right? I still kept up with the blogging challenge, even at the event, guys. You know, like you know what? I'm like, I'm gonna do this. I don't care. You know, the blogging challenge that we have going on. During the event, I stepped outside and I went to a little table and I started blogging. I think that day, what was the blog about? I don't even remember. Oh, I think it was the one about how to accomplish your goals or success or goal settings. I'm not sure which one, but I was writing my blog and I saw Jonathan Cronstead or whatever, however his name is, J Cron, and I was like, hey, I love compliance. And you know, if you say you love compliance, he'll go give you a hug. So he's like, oh, there's always that one guy. I'm like, yep, and it's me. So he came over here and he gave me a hug and I thanked them for, you know, all the work that they're doing and stuff for us. So it's just really really cool, you know, how you get to meet the people that you see on video, and you know in person, and that's something is just I don't know that like you can't really explain it. You just have to experience it. And there people are not really like better than you, because like for me, I remember my first event. It was San Diego, and I saw like Lawrence Tam and Tracy Walker, and I was like, I thought they were not that they were better than me, but I held them up in a pedestal, you know, and it's not like that. It shouldn't be like that. Why? Because they're no different than us. They're no different than me, than Maritza, than Carlos, Karen, than anybody in our team, right? We are the exact same. We could do the exact same thing as them. Okay, so what's another thing that you wanna bring up, Maritza?
I don't know. You basically have to go to one of the events to actually experience the whole thing.
Yeah.
Um, each event, well, from the two I've gone to, is different from one another. Because the last one, I don't know. The last one was like kind of made me lose my why because I didn't feel like it was really what I wanted. And you remember what the things that happened at that event?
Oh yeah, she cried in
Um,
front of like 1,000 people. Oh, sorry, I wasn't
I
supposed to say
think
that.
you. Yeah, no. I mean, you have a recording of it.
Yeah.
No, well, yeah, that's part of the reason why I sent my why kind of stuff because like I did that, and then I remember what you said afterwards. How like out of everybody that talked, I was the only one that got a standing ovation, according to your view. I was not paying attention to anybody else. Could care less if they applauded or not, or they were just like whatever. I just talked about my stuff. And then after that, I just sat down and like started crying even more. And then I lost it, kind of thing. Like it just, I snapped out of place. And with this one, it was like it snapped me back into place, and it was different experience than the last one.
Yeah.
So
Well, yeah, and like I said, that was what, like a year and a half ago. So
we went
it
in
was like in August, right, or October? I think it was October.
October.
Yeah, like we went to one in October, and again, like how she says she lost her why and stuff, but that doesn't matter. What matters is now. So if you guys
No, but
like,
yeah, I know it matters now, but like it kind of like really a whole year. It took you more than a year to get it over. Said it again, a whole year to like snap yourself back into what you need to know and do because September of last year was amazing. I got my car, I got a job which I'm not very fun of, but I mean I got it. I wanted it. Had gone like anything I thought of, it was just there. It snapped. I was like, I needed money, I got money. I wanted shoes. I got my shoes. I got my family stuff. Like it was just great. It was amazing. Like I was happy. I was bouncing off the
that's
wall.
all you were doing. Like I remember that. Like yours is like, oh, I don't know how to explain it. You just gotta like, I don't know. And I was like, what is
Why
it?
do
You're
you
like,
make me
I don't
sound
know how
so
to explain
girly?
it. And then now, and that was like, guys, that's when we talked about like the law of attraction and stuff. That's what Maritza's referring to. And well, the funny thing was that in September, like a year ago or whenever, I think it was a year before, wasn't it? I don't remember. But anyways,
2013.
yeah. So, but the funny thing was that I was teaching Maritza like the law of attraction before I even had it mastered. And that was just like, what do you mean? Like, how are you getting all these things? And she just got them. Like, she got shoes. Like, it was just the little things. Like, I don't know. Like, I don't even know how to explain it, but it was just like shoes. She got her car. She got a job. And she was always like so happy and just like, I don't know. Like, you just have to be happy. Right? And now that, I'm like super excited and grateful because the law of attraction, I'm making it work for myself now. Now I know what she meant. Like, the whole point is that you have to be happy, right? Like I know like it happens for all of us. Like we may get discouraged or we may get like like, oh, I need a sale or I need money and you feel
And
bad.
honestly, I've been thinking about doing this, but I can't have you present because I don't want to mess you up of your law of attraction. I want to have like a webinar with me and just the guys and the lady I'm sorry, I don't know your name, but I want to have like it's just us four and like explain to them what it meant to me to be so happy back then and have it all together and just let it flow. Like
I
every
get, yeah,
part
you
of
can do that.
your
So,
inner.
guys, I guess she wants to take me out of the picture and just talk to you guys. That's
I
cool.
do. I honestly do. Because I won't be able to do it because I know you. You will be like goofing off
No, I won't. When
a
it's time
little
to
bit
get
and like
serious, I can get
distract me. I
serious.
want to say. You will
Mm,
distract me of what I want to say,
probably.
like right now.
Yeah.
And you'll be like, no, but there's no. I do it my way. Like, I want to show you how I did it and what I base myself on. Because he has a totally different way, which I have no idea how he does it. But it's fine. The point is you get it. The point is you make it work and let it flow.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
that's
like
all.
yeah, you could do that, or you could even like just make a video of yourself and then just share it and stuff. But yeah, guys, like the law of attraction and stuff, it works for all of us. It's just that like Maritza does it her way, and I do it my way, right? So each one of us may have a different way of making it work. As long as we make it work, as long as we're happy and excited and enthusiastic, it's gonna work for us. You know, so just don't be like, oh well, like I don't know how to do this, or this is confusing, or feel stressed out. You know, because when you do that, then what happens? That's all you're gonna attract. You know, recently I had a member telling me like, oh, I don't know. He was like stressed out, and I was like, and I was like, relax. That's the biggest thing is if you keep focusing on the negative things or just stuff like that, like nothing good is gonna come to you, right? Like I remember
Well, see,
like for me, like when Carlos joined and Karen joined and all this, and like I was like super happy, and I was like, oh, this is awesome. I get to help somebody else. And then when you do that, then more things just start to happen, and they work in your favor. So that's something really really cool that you guys have to remember is just be happy, keep working on yourselves, with the reading and listening to the inner circle audios, and just work on yourself. And what were you gonna say?
no, well, yeah, like how you said, like don't focus on that. With me, it's like, yeah, like it's there. Yes, you have this struggle, blah blah blah. And but at the same time, it's like don't keep it in mind because the more you stress over about it, the more it comes, kind of thing. Like mine's a different point of view from yours, and like I said, since I don't want to mess yours up, I kind of don't want you to be there because you got this. Like you have your thing,
Yeah.
and I
No,
have my
there was
thing.
something cool that you could get back to it, but I don't want to forget this. Today when I was
Okay.
going to work, when I get up and I have to start work at like 6, but when I go to work, I put in audios. I told you guys I bought the CDs for the Law of Success book, and I was listening to Napoleon Hill, and they were talking about saving, right? And they were talking about habits. Now the biggest thing was like an idea that just came up with the audio and what Maritza was saying is that the habits you have to replace them with something like if you have a bad habit, just thinking about it is not going to necessarily make you like lose or like change your focus. You have to replace it, right? So instead of focusing on doubt, like she was saying, like, focusing on the bad things, you have to focus on the good things, and automatically the bad things that you were stressing about, they're just going to be replaced. But you have to replace old habits. You have to replace the old way of thinking. Because if you stop thinking about negative things, you can't just stop thinking about that. But if you replace them and feed your mind with positive stuff, with positive information, then what happens? Then you like kind of forget about the negative things, or you again the same way of replacing habits. You have to substitute them for something that you do want to accomplish. Does that click to what you said?
No, but I mean, if that works, it
Well,
works.
that
It
works for
depends. It
me.
works.
Maybe it'll work for somebody.
But
Guys,
then,
let me know because Maritza has a weird way of doing stuff, and I have another way.
yeah, yeah, we all have. That's why I'm saying, like, if it clicks for them the way I want to tell them, then it's awesome. But if it doesn't and it clicks your way or it clicks somebody else's way, the important is way, like I told you before, it's not how you do it or like the steps you take. The point is to end up at where you want to be.
Yeah.
Where as long as we both get there, basically all of us get there. Not well now that it's not just two. As long as we all get there, that's the main goal,
Well,
right?
yeah. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So there was a couple
So
of things that I wrote down before this hangout that I wanted to talk to you guys about, and they were like, I'll ask Maritza what she thought, and maybe she could add to this whenever I'm done. But the biggest things that I got from the event is this one: follow the 8 core commitments. How many times did they say that?
like once every 20 minutes. I'm just
Yeah, like
kidding.
once
I don't
every
know.
five
A lot.
minutes. Like every leader said that. And guys,
Yeah.
like I know like in the past I've been like, like the 8 core commitments. But now, like, that's it. We have to follow them. Because like Justin Ferengia and like all these other leaders, they keep on saying the 8 core commitments, the 8 core commitments. We have to follow them. right? They have what we want. So let's go ahead and follow them from now on. You know, um, if you haven't watched the 8 core commitments, go back and watch them. Okay, I watched them in the past, but today, like at work, I watched video 1, which was the formula, and I watched video 2, which was getting all in, and I started watching the blogging. You know why it's important to blog. So again, go ahead and go back to get into your back office today or whenever you finish watching this video or tomorrow within these next couple days, and then go through the 8 core commitment videos. Okay, take some notes, but be sure you follow those guys. If you don't follow them, then how can we really how can you really immerse yourself into becoming successful within Power Network, right? Because trust me, I've tried it a different way and it's not working, or it hasn't worked in the past. So now let's go ahead and do the 8 core commitments, and once they work, be like, okay, well then we'll be able to
Yeah.
tell our team members, hey, follow the 8 core commitments. You don't want to follow them, then it's not my fault if you don't succeed.
And how they said, gonna lose that thought, but they said, how can you tell? Well, I mean, for you, not in a bad way, but how can you tell somebody to do something and ask them to do something if you're not doing it yourself? They brought that a lot up. So if you guys want to get other people to do the same thing you're doing and show them, you have to lead by example because you're doing it, right?
Exactly. Yeah, that's why, like, for me, I keep on telling you guys, and this is cool. I can tell you guys now because I like do it. Is I read every day for 30 minutes. I listen to an audio every day. I listen to the Inner Circle every day. Like, I'm not telling you guys, hey, listen to the Inner Circle, and I'm not gonna listen to it. Like today, I listened to it when I was at work. Yesterday, I listened to a couple of them. I think one or two. They're like a few Inner Circles are like 30 minutes. I'm gonna listen to a couple of Inner Circles. I don't care if it has to add up to like an hour and a half. And I have to do that. And blogging, I'm like on day 14, right? And I still have to make my blog for today, but I'm not gonna stop. I need to follow the 8 core commitments. So why? Once I do this for 30 days, I'm gonna be like, all right, guys, you guys need to do them. Now that gives me, like Maritza said, that gives me the authority of being able to tell you guys, hey, you know what? You have to do it. You can do it because I did it, right? I can't be telling you guys, hey guys, you know what? Just blog every day, but you check my blog and there's no new blogs. It's like, really? Or I can tell you, hey, buy the top producer formula if I don't have it. How am I going to tell you to buy something that I don't own, right? So it's the same thing, and they brought that up a lot, which was just like leading by example, right? Leading by example. I tell you guys, like I told Maritza earlier, was it today? It was today, huh? When you came over to drop off my hat.
I have no idea.
That's why I was wearing my hat.
Not today. That was yesterday.
Yesterday, I don't know. Oh no, today I went to work. Anyways, yesterday. No, like I told her, for me, it was like I really want to make.
Hold on, let me turn on the light real quick. Sorry to interrupt.
Do what?
Go, keep going.
Anyways, let's see. Yeah, so for me, like I really want to like make $1 million with Empower Network. Okay, and I was telling Maritza this. It's not really about the money. It's about a symbol, right? That was my breakthrough. Like, you know what? Like, I can't be scared of money. I can't make money like a bad thing. You know what I mean? I have to make it a good thing. I know that if I was to make $1 million, it would be a symbol, right? It would be a symbol of something that I accomplished, not just like, oh, you just made $1 million. So if I tell you guys, hey, you know what? You can make $1 million. My goal, my intention is that I have to make $1 million so I could lead the way. Maritza, are you still there?
Yes, it's just I kind of have to do something real quick. I'm here. Keep talking.
Okay. Well, anyways, yeah. So like I really want to do that, and my goal, well, my intentions, and I'm telling you guys this like in a live recording, is here. Let me show you guys this picture. I know Maritza has. Well, Maritza was the one that took this picture, actually.
I've taken a lot of pictures with you.
I know.
People.
It's not showing up. Open.
You're like open sesame.
Yeah, but it doesn't want to open. Oh, there, you're back.
I told you I didn't leave. You can hear me, couldn't you?
Yeah. Okay, there it
Oh,
is.
well, he's looking at his picture. I'm gonna show you guys my little picture and
Wait,
a couple
hold
of my
on.
little ones.
Wait. Stop.
Come on, que stop.
I was telling them
Yeah,
a
I wanted to distract
story.
them from you.
But anyways, all right, guys.
Well, you can
So
continue your
hold
story
on.
after
Look.
that.
Yeah, you can show us your pictures right now. Hold on. Look. This was like what I was
I
talking.
already did.
Huh?
That's what I'm getting.
Okay. Well, anyways, this was I'm showing them the picture. You can't see it, but it's like on my screen. Is of the picture of me and Vic, with me wearing the
Wicked.
Millionaires Club ring.
You can't show it?
Well, I can, but like they could see it since it's a recording. You can't see it, but it's right here in the corner.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean? But yeah,
Yeah.
so I think this is what I really want to do. Like today, or no, yesterday when I was running, I was listening to a recording from the event, and I was like, it just clicked. Like this is what I want to do, right? If you guys see this picture, this was a picture of Vic, Vic Strizes, or however you say his last name. He's like our mentor, like my main mentor, and I took a picture with him wearing his Millionaires Club ring. So my goal is to one day have my own Millionaires Club ring and ask him and be like, hey, can we take a picture together, both having our Millionaires Club ring? And then I could do the same thing with David Wood. Now, here's where I wanted to get a little bit interesting for you guys. And I told Marisa, and she was like, what? I was like, all right, well, this is what I want to do. Once I have my ring, I want to let you guys borrow my ring, and you guys can put it on, and we would take a picture. And then, like, eventually, I want to have like a little wall of fame, you can say, and I want to have each and every single one of you guys who make $1,000,000 as like my students, you can say, put a picture up in my wall. Do you get what I'm saying?
I do. I don't know if everybody else.
They probably do, right? So this is my intention, guys. This is really what I want to do. I don't know, like it just motivates me. Like I want to lead by example. So I'm gonna get that Millionaires Club ring, and then that way I can do the same thing that Vic did for me, which I kind of asked him, but so what, right? So I want to let you guys borrow the ring so we can take a picture, and then when you guys get your ring, we can both take a picture, and I'll put you guys on like my wall. Eventually, it'll be like my office and stuff like that, right? And again, making $1,000,000 is going to be awesome, but it's not going to be just for the money. I want you guys to keep on thinking and remembering this. It's about like a symbol of helping other people, and just the impact that we're going to make in other people's lives. That's the biggest thing, right? So that's kind of what I wanted to share with this ring. All right. So now, Maritza.
Well, I mean, yeah, just to add on to to your thing. Me, you know what my attention, well, my little goals or whatever. Like, I have my why, and I'm gonna keep that to myself. I'm sorry if I don't let you guys know. It's just something I want. You can say it's a passion, it's a desire, it's just something you truly
All of the
want, makes
above.
you happy, and every part of your body just tells you it's right. I know you guys read that one vlog that I made that I only shared with you guys because I wasn't going to share the others. But yes, I know I'm bad. But I can't remember if it was Carlos or one of the guys that commented about the feelings. Use your five senses. Your five senses will be there. Close your eyes. Picture it. If it's something you want to taste, something you can feel, something you can hear, it's just all your senses. And like I said, every part of your body will just tell you it's right and it's what you really want. And why are you laughing at me? I'm sorry. It's just okay. I'm sorry, you guys. It's just this guy is weird.
I am.
Yeah, but I mean, I don't know if you guys got to see my little wall, but this is my constant reminder of why I do certain things and why I keep moving every single day. Because wait, let me show you guys one more time. Yeah, all that is like my family, baby pictures, graduation pictures, family events, and just random stuff that I've done with my family. And yeah, it's like it's all of them why I'm here. It's like, and for me, I just don't cut off my family to like my five brothers and sisters and my mom and dad. I cut it off to like my whole family with my dad, like all of them. We didn't grow up as cousins. We grew up as brother and sister. There was never a difference between us. So, anyways, before I get sidetracked, um, damn, I did get sidetracked. I lost it again.
You were talking about your family and your why, and your feelings and your
No, what you
emotions.
were saying. I know what I was saying, but what you were saying, is not to help myself give myself the money. That's part of the reason why I do what I do, but it's to help people. I honestly enjoy helping people. I get random phone calls from like friends and stuff, and they're like, "Oh, I was wondering if you can do this." I'm like, "Yeah, I will help you out. I will always help you out, no matter what." Or just my community service. They call me and they're like, "Oh, can you come in and do this for us?" Like, yeah, I'll go. I'll do it, and it makes me happy to do it. And eventually, when I get the money, it's gonna be more than my time. I'm gonna be able to help. I'm gonna be able to provide for services to get done and stuff like that. It's not just like, the money helps and all to like help other people, but it's mainly about the feeling of helping them and enjoying it. Because if you're gonna do it just for people to think you're a better person and how it's gonna make you look good, just not. There's no benefit. Does that really make you feel happy inside? Does it
No,
really?
no. And
It
again, money
has to
is
make
just
you feel
paper.
good.
Like, there's no.
Because honestly, I don't want to work with people that just think, oh, it's gonna make me look good. It's gonna, people are gonna think I'm a better person because of this. I don't want to work with that kind of people. I want to work with people that actually feel good when they do their service, when they help other people. Yeah, that's kind of my little input.
Keep going.
No.
Anyways.
You're lucky you're getting me to record this, because when I get like this, I don't like you recording me at all.
I know. But anyways, no, it's all good. But yeah, that's one of the things. So, going back to the 8 core commitments, that was something that we talked about. Let's cross it out. So we talked about the 8 core commitments. Be sure, let's get focused again. 8 core commitments, again, guys, be sure you guys check out those videos today, tomorrow, within these next few days, and take notes, and let's go ahead and follow them, okay? Those guys, the 8th, I believe the 8th or the ninth core commitment is attending events, okay? Guys, I know you guys are in the UK, right? Carlos and Karen, you guys are in the UK. It's far. But let's go ahead and make it an intention. Like, you guys can be here in April and we'll meet in person. We'll take pictures, we'll have fun. Um, let's go ahead and it'd be awesome if you guys could come to the event. Okay, there's people who
Okay,
came
why
from
don't we say this? If they can't make it to this one, they do it every 90 days, right?
the next one's gonna be
Okay.
probably like by July. They should be here in
Okay.
the July one. Huh?
Why don't we do this to give them a little more time, because they're kind of new and I don't feel it right to pressure them, I guess you can say. Set for them to come for not this following one, but for the next one, to give them a little extra time.
Okay.
Maybe, so they can build their team, have their team come and join us, and then we can finally have what they had at this event, where it was a whole bunch of people on that stage taking a picture with Tracy Walker.
It wasn't Tracy Walker.
Right? Whoever it was, she was in the picture.
It was the unstoppable lady. But anyways,
Whatever,
yeah, that was really cool.
The point is that they had a team up there, and there was a whole bunch of them.
Yeah, it was really, really nice. So let's go ahead and do that, guys. Our intention as a team is for Carlos and Karen and everybody and all of you guys from the UK, whoever's watching this video later on, for you guys to be here in the next event, okay? In July. It's probably going to be in July around that time, okay? So 8 core commitments. Another big thing that was brought up in the event was, and I really appreciate this from you guys, is when you guys comment on each other's blogs, on each other's posts on Facebook, is great. But Neil Patel was there, the professional blogger and stuff, and that guy's really smart. But he said that comments on your blog actually help that blog rank higher Okay, guys. So like whenever you guys can or whenever you guys get a chance, go ahead and go back and see where you commented on somebody's post on Facebook, copy it, and just paste it on that person's blog. Okay? I need to go ahead and do the same thing. Like for today, I commented on Carlos's blog, his video one, but it was on Facebook. So I'm gonna go ahead and copy that and click on his blog again and put it as a comment. All right, guys, and then we could even
Yeah,
like
I already
start.
did that for him. I did it actually on his YouTube video too.
Yeah, and like on YouTube video, like yeah, YouTube videos and blogs. Let's be sure we comment on each other's blogs so we can help each other rank, right? If I help Carlos rank, that's gonna be great. If Maritza helps me rank, that's gonna be great. We're gonna be growing as a team, but we have to help each other out, and it takes like 3 seconds, guys, right? So we comment on the blog, we copy it, and we paste it on Facebook, or we could do it vice versa. All right, so that's another big thing that I want all of us to do. Okay, start commenting on each other's blogs and videos. All right. So, any words on that, Maritza?
No, it's just the guy Neil Patel gave a lot of helpful tips, and part of the reason why it'd be helpful if you guys go because, like I said, you guys can experience it, and it's like you have to be there to listen to what they say, and I don't know, it's just I like that guy.
Yeah.
And he was funny too. He's like, don't hit me, because I'm like a skinny little scrawny guy.
He's like 100
You can throw
pounds.
me a pebble, but like a little one, because I'm little.
Yeah, he said
And he
something
said he
else,
was like
but
5'7", so he was my height, and he still looks scrawny.
but yeah.
Sorry to offend him or whatever, but
So there was that. Another thing that I wanted to bring up from the event was commitment. Right, making a commitment. David Wood went into depth about this. Everybody did. Right, from all my notes, I looked at it, and everybody talked about that. Stop making a decision. Okay, just make a decision that you're gonna do it, and then follow through. It's not like, oh, tomorrow I'm gonna make a decision to start the 8 core commitments. No, just make a decision today, right now. Like, you know what? I'm gonna do it. That's it. I don't care what I have to go through, and then just make it happen. Yeah, how David Wood says, that's it, period. Right? So again, guys, make a decision, make a commitment, and stick with it. Okay, all you have to do is make a decision once, and then just reinforce that every single day. Okay, so that's that.
Tracy Walker said something where she said, okay, like, when people start a diet, well, she didn't give the exact example, but they're like, I'm going to start it next Monday, start a fresh week. Why don't you start now? You're excited about it. Start it now. Do it today. Why do what you can do?
Yeah. It was funny when she said it. She's like, yeah, I'm going to start on Monday, right? And then Monday comes and something happens. Oh, I'm going to start next Monday for sure, right? And it was like, oh, I'm going to start next something. It's like, no, screw that. You're going to start now. Do it now, right? So, again, it's going to be now, okay? Another thing, we talked about that. This one has to do with blogging, right? Something that I learned from Neil Patel. He brought up this. It's like create content that teaches something, right? Something that teaches. Whatever you're talking about, whatever you're blogging about, be sure you're teaching somebody and you're building a relationship. He explained it really, really cool, which was make kind of like a little conversation out of your blog. Just be yourself and pretend you're talking to like a best friend and just answer, your own questions type of thing, right? And then be sure you use I and you. Because when you use I and you, it's more personal. Instead of saying we, they, them, right? If you say, like, I don't know, like, hey, welcome to my blog. First of all, I want to thank you for reading my blog post. So it's you and I and my. So it's more of a conversation. Okay? So that's something else. Learn as you go, right? Learn as you're implementing stuff. Another big thing that was brought up was learn, do, and teach. I heard it from David Wood. I don't know who said it on stage, but it was somebody. They said, no, my bad. They said learn, do, and teach, right? If you learn something from an audio or from a book, do it, and then teach it. That's like your content. That could be your content. Okay, like that's I don't know.
I think it was Tracy Walker who said that too, because she had said Yeah, it doesn't matter if you're still new, as long as you're one step ahead of them.
Yeah.
That's all that matters because you're learning too.
Uh-huh.
So you can teach them what you've already learned because
Yeah.
that's something they don't know how to do, and you do.
Yeah. Yeah. So remember, it's learn, do, and teach. Like Carlos does this all the time. Like it's really cool. Like in his video, again, he talked about Think and Grow Rich. Right? He's reading the book and he's talking about the book. Doesn't matter. It sounds like you know what you're talking about, so that's all that matters, right? So just study something, do it, and then teach it. Okay? And then the last thing was you're supposed to have fun, right? So whatever you do, have fun. And something that I wanted to bring up was this, guys. Like in the past, like or the 8 core commitment. When you guys make that, when you guys start doing this, don't treat it like a chore. Like oh, I have to do this. I have to blog. Because if you have that type of attitude, whatever content you create is not going to be that good. Okay? So think of it instead of saying, oh, I have to do this, I have to read, I have to listen to an audio, change it and be like, I get to do this. I get to blog. Like today, we were going to have this hangout yesterday with Maritza, right? And then something happened and I got sick. And I was having a mean headache. Like, I was like, yeah, I can't get on the hangout and be like, hey guys, I'm really excited. And like, my head is killing me, right? So we decided to move it, to today. And like, even at work, I was like, all right, cool. Today I get to get on the hangout and just, I don't know, just be myself and have fun and share what happened at the event, right? You have to be excited and enthusiastic about what you get to do. If on the other hand, if I was like, man, I got to do a hangout today. Oh man, I don't know what I'm gonna say. I don't know if Maritza's gonna make fun of me. Oh,
Hey,
you see the difference?
like that's what you do to me.
I know, right? But again, guys, you guys see the difference between whatever you have to do. Don't look at it like, oh, I have to do it, right? Look at it like, you know what? I get to do this. I get to have fun. That's something that I focus on in the morning. It's like, God, please help me today have fun. I want to have a fun and productive day. And when I do that, guess what happens? I have a fun and productive day, right? So set your intentions and always have fun in whatever you're doing. It doesn't matter if you're paying a bill, right? Be like, yeah, I have the money to pay this bill. Whatever you do. So same thing with blogging, with reading, with listening to audios. It's a choice, and you love doing that. If you have to lie to yourself and tell yourself, I love blogging. I love making videos. Maritza
Well,
loves
no,
making
at that
videos.
point, I don't agree with you because you can't lie to yourself. There's
Well,
no point in lying to yourself.
then if you don't lie to yourself, then you could just like make yourself believe it and feel it. Like I don't know, however you make it work. But again, just don't go in with that attitude of, oh, I have to
Don't
do
believe
it.
in. Don't lie to yourself. That's the worst thing you can do because the moment you start lying to yourself, you're not gonna believe you can do anything. You're gonna be like, no, like you're just gonna go doubtfulness. I don't honestly believe in lying to yourself. You deep inside know your reasons and know why you gotta do what you gotta do.
Well, yeah, you have your understandings and I have mine. So I don't know. Well, whatever works for
Yeah.
you guys, right? That's the biggest thing. Whatever works for you guys. Just go in with the right attitude, right? It sucks that we couldn't have anybody else on the hangout, but if we were to have somebody else, or whenever you do your hangouts or whatever you do, just go in with that positive attitude and you're going to see great results. Okay? So that was the last thing that I personally wanted to bring. I don't know if Maritza has anything else. We don't want to make this too long because I know we talk a lot. Well, I talk a lot. So I'm quiet now.
I don't know. This throughout this whole hangout, my whole what's running through my head is I heard this song. I know you hate the fact that I listen to too much music, but you know what? That keeps my vibe going, so I don't care. um, it's a song, well, it's by Beyonce, but it's Pretty Hurts. I don't know if you guys heard it, but it's not like the happiest song, but the meaning behind it. It talks about a beauty pageant and how she's running for it, but like there's so many standards of being beautiful for models and stuff and how you have to keep up. And then I guess the guy that's interviewing her asks her, so what are your intentions for life? And she thinks about it and she says, to be happy. Like at that point it snapped to me what's really your intention? Is it really to be happy? So like I mean that kind of like helped towards going to the event because I'm like, yeah, my intention is to be happy. I want to be happy, and if you really want to be happy, you'll figure out a way to make it happy, to make yourself happy. Because at the end of the day, if you go to bed and you think about what you did, and if it's something bad that harms somebody and that you're not satisfied with, you're not gonna be happy. So yeah, that was my only thought.
Uh-oh. I'm at 7%. Give me a second. I'm gonna go get my charger. I'll be back.
Him and his stuff, seriously, he's like has issues. Don't tell him I said that though.
I'm back. Yeah. All right. So, we're talking about being happy. Yeah, well, that's it. And it's like,
Okay, so.
now that you brought up happiness, and I can talk for a couple minutes about being happy, it's just like a couple minutes. It's like,
a couple.
Yeah, just a couple. But isn't like
Media hora later.
isn't like everything that we do just because we want to be happy? Like,
yeah.
Think about it, guys. Like, why do you do the things that you do? Is to be happy. Now she's laughing, but it's true, right? What does she want? Maritza, she's all about her family, right? She's all about like community, like community service. Why does she want to do that? And now that I'm just pinpointing it, you guys can just look at it, right? Just hold on, right? Now that I'm pinpointing it, you guys could see, you know what? It's because she wants to be happy, because it makes her feel good. It's the same thing with me. I want to help you guys because it makes me happy, right? I love getting like emails and phone calls and messages from you guys who tell me like, you know what you told me like really helped me. Like, thank you. I love that. That to me is way bigger than money. It really is. A lot of people are like, oh yeah, no, it's not. Yeah. You don't know me, right? But it is. Or like Carlos, and his Lamborghini. Carlos, why do you want your Lamborghini? It's because of you're gonna feel happy, right? You're gonna feel proud. You're gonna be. It's a symbol of achievement. That's why you want your Lamborghini, right? And Karen, why do you want to provide a better lifestyle for your family, for your 4 kids, 5? I'm not sure how many you have. It's because it's gonna make you happy, right? All of us, we have a why. Our why is supposed to make us happy. Okay? So it's like, for me, this, like, I don't know, my truck. I want my truck because it's a symbol of accomplishment. It's a symbol of happiness. I don't know. Every time I think about that truck, it just makes me smile. Every time I see it out in the street, I smile. Like on the way over there, we were going with Maritza, and like when I saw the truck, I was like, oh, look, there's my baby right there. There's my baby. I don't even have the truck, and that's like my baby, right? That's my truck. Why? Because it makes me happy. Okay, so again, that's just something that we could end the little hangout, is just think about that, guys. Everything that we do is to make us happy. And if you're doing something that doesn't make you happy, stop doing it. Okay? Stop doing it. What's the point? What's the point of stressing out? What's the point of, oh my God, this, or oh my God, that? When, you know what? Life is about being happy and serving and helping other people. Right? So, think about it. That's kind of my little finishing touches on being happy.
Okay. And one last thing, I honestly do seriously want to do that hangout, and I'm sorry to exclude you, but
Fine.
I can't have you there. Alright, so whenever you guys have a chance, anytime Tuesday or Thursday, hit me up and I will do it with you.
Why don't you
we can
hit
do
them
it
up?
Individual. Huh?
Why don't you hit them up?
Because I just told them I was available Tuesdays and Thursdays.
Okay. I'm just saying, you can tell them, like, send them a message, be like, hey, are you available Tuesday or something?
Well, they're eventually going to watch this video, and if they decide to do it, they're going to hit me up because that's how bad they want it, because they want to know what I can, if I can help them or not.
Okay.
I mean, not in a bad way, not saying I'm like the greatest thing ever to teach it, but I kind of got it before you did. So, no, I'm just kidding, no. No, not like that. but yeah, not in a good way. Yeah, anytime Tuesday and Thursday, just let me know if you guys want to do it, and I probably will send you a message. We can do it all as a team or 1-to-1. And I'll let you know about my part, how I do it, and then if you want, you can ask here. They can ask you how you do it, and they can decide how they want to do it in the end for themselves.
That's true. All right, well, I think that's it, guys. We don't have anything else to say, do we? I don't think so. We talked
We'll
about
just
the
be waiting
event.
for you in the next event. That's all.
Huh?
We'll be waiting for them in the next event.
Yeah, guys, in
with their
July.
team.
Okay, everybody who's from the UK or from wherever, let's go ahead and make that happen. Okay, because like Maritza kept on saying is like you can't really explain an event. Like you have to be there. You have to be there. Even if you were to watch like the recordings and stuff, it's not the same. It's because of
It's
the
not the same.
energy, like the energy that's in the room, or it's different, right? So again, it's awesome when you go to an event. And again, one of the 8 core commitments is being at the event. And every single millionaire who has a Millionaires Club ring right now from Empower Network has said it 1,000 times. 8 core commitments, 8 core commitments. So let's go ahead and do the 8 core commitments. We kind of have to, right? If we really want the results that we are seeking for. Okay. All right, guys. So I think that's about it. We're gonna go ahead and end it short. I think we're like at 51 minutes or something. We said we were gonna keep it under 45, but hey, 6 minutes is not too bad, right? So, so thank you guys. I appreciate you guys. I love you guys and all that good stuff. And if you guys have any questions, post them. I'm gonna put this video in our group. Just post them on a comment, and we'll go ahead and answer them. And you could talk to Maritza about that law of attraction hangout and stuff. And then we're gonna go ahead and do these more often. One of the speakers said that he's like, yeah, I started just doing hangouts with my team members, and that's how. And he was up on stage, so that's all we have to do. We just have to start somewhere. All right, guys. So that's about it. Thank you guys, and I will see you guys on the next video. All right. See you later.
Bye,
Stop the recording.
guys.